there was some, oh, let's have another company meeting kind of thing. And I complained to someone going, because I'm not a meeting person, like, oh God, another company meeting.
It's just, hey, there's an all hands all of a sudden, come and show up.
Whoever it was I was talking to was in the know. I was like, no, you want to be on this one. I'm like, okay.
I knew something was going on, but I didn't have any idea of what.
I initially thought potentially we were getting bought, and I got kind of nervous. But it was during one of the all hands meetings when we got to hear about it directly from Sam.
And Sam dropped the bomb.
Cloud Guru joining together with Linux Academy.
It was just unexpected, completely out of the blue.
I definitely had a bit of a chuckle. In the past, we had talked about playfully, that sort of a thing.
This news was just huge, like shocking.
So I was working from home whenever the news broke, which is probably a good thing because I said a few words that may have gotten me fired.
When Sam walked through the door, we were all very surprised.
No one had any idea that that was going to happen. And it was just this big, bombshell moment.
I got in 5 minutes late and I went around and I came in through the kitchen and I was sneaking my way in right in the tail end of the announcement. And everyone was had these serious expressions on their face. And I was like, what did I miss?
How I felt about it was just really amazed, right? Linux Academy was our biggest rival.
I was part of the war room team the day that they announced it. So at almost as soon as I walked in the door, I got pulled into a conference room that I didn't leave until 5 o'clock that day.
I got genuinely excited because Cloud Guru and Linux Academy are the two strongest organizations for technical education that cover cloud computing, Linux, DevOps, security, and I immediately felt that it would be the best and the strongest offering in the world.
So I was just curious to see what the direction would be and what was in store for our LA teams, the company, and myself as well.
I have total respect for ACG, but we grew up, everyone's saying we're better than them at this and that and that. I'm sure that's the same for every competitor. So just hearing that we were bought out was a bit of a shock.
We were competitors, right? We were competing against each other and now we were going to work together. Were there going to be animosity between both of the companies? What did they think of us? What did we think of them? It was super exciting because I felt like I was going to be a part of something very interesting.
The two companies were obviously rivals. There were obviously things that were strengths of each of them. I think that a number of us, when we had bantered about it jokingly, we saw in the back of our minds that there really would be a lot of value from that kind of a coming together. But we also didn't think it was possible. We didn't think it was reasonable.
I was most worried about, a negative reaction from our students. I think both companies have really passionate brand advocates in our students. And I think for both companies, those students were concerned about what they would lose with the two companies coming together. And we did have some of that, but overall, I think the reaction was really positive, and a lot of people commented that the companies and their features were very complimentary.
Once we made the initial announcement, we announced it to Cloud Guru staff, to Linux Academy staff, and then a few hours later to all of our customers and to the community. And I think that was a relief once all of that was done, because it was kind of out there, everybody knew about it. Didn't have to worry about who knew what.
I was totally blown away because I had used Linux Academy in the past, and to see the platform I'm currently using with a platform that I used to use and I still loved was huge, and was raving about to everybody, trying to make them jealous. Hey, look who I'm going to work for. It's not just a Cloud Guru anymore. It's also a bigger company now.
It's a little bit daunting just knowing how much work is coming. And I think everybody in both companies felt it. The thought of trying to get everybody thinking about and merging, bringing the companies together at that point, I think was just too much for people. So we decided to gift everybody 10 days off over Christmas to just go away, disconnect from work, and unwind. So we actually shut both companies for that period of time over Christmas. And we told everyone, hey, we're going to come together in January. We're going to start to plan for our future together, but take some time off and unwind. And I think that helped everybody just be in a better headspace to deal with the big challenges of kind of the enormity of bringing two companies together.
Doubling overnight is quite the experience.
This is now turbocharged.
If we go back and pigeonhole, that's kind of a recipe for disaster.
Our new combined life together.
It's taking a ton of work. And boy, there's a ton of work left.